It's up and stuck. Homeroom was smooth. Brings it down to Miami. Let's get it. So it's just Celine in the motherfucking beauty.
And Selena's actually here to talk. Oh, yep. That's your intro. So now you, Shar, Retta, y'all all have one. Bro, Alan, you got to make one, bro. Frankie, you got to make one. I don't think I'm gonna make one because that's just weird. Like I don't want to be in my own intro. That feels really weird to me. But yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? For the audio listeners, welcome to Homeroom with Smooth. This is episode 104. So did an intro earlier. We got with us Mariah, Frankie, Celine's back, Shar, King's back. Yeah, so yeah, if y'all want to introduce yourselves and I guess promote yourself real quick. Go ahead and pub your little stuff, you know what I'm saying, real quick, and then we'll get into this.
Let's start with our biggest star, King, you know.
Wow, I'm still setting up my camera. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
He's really trying to fix
First
stuff
of all,
hey,
you just told a lie.
bro. Damn, Celine, shut me down like that.
Oh.
Alan is on my bad side.
How am I on your bad side?
I've beef to pick with you.
You got beef to pick with me? Why the beef to pick with me? What did I do?
Anyways.
Look, Celine,
introduce yourself to the masses right now.
Introduce yourself. Come
hey,
on,
y'all. I'm Celine, the troublemaker. Back in business, Had to handle some business, but we back. I missed y'all. Go follow your girl. Well, right there. Yeah, there we go. Right there. It's just Celine on everything with periods in between. That sounded like a rhyme.
It was good.
Okay. Shar?
Oh, hey, y'all. Shar here. You follow me. Oops. Free Spirited Shar. That's my handle right there. Happy to always be here. That's all I got.
All right. So, Mariah, go ahead.
Hi, you follow me at LVE2_. It's peace, love, and light here. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aww.
King, what's good, bro?
What's good? It's King, Ebony King. You can follow me on Instagram _Ebony_King. Yeah, photography, fitness, videography, all that.
Okay, bet. Frankie,
King.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go shout out King some more because go check out his stuff. His stuff's amazing. Like I said, he's fitness, photography, videography, up and coming, and make sure it's the real him. That's the one thing I will say because because there are some copycats out there. So King, he's not gonna promise you a house. He's not gonna ask for your money or anything.
Out of no money.
So if King's asking you for money or like that too, it's not him. That's all I'm saying. But hey guys,
you ain't getting nothing from me.
But this is Frankie. You got me at TypeX Media. So type.x.media on Instagram. And you got TypeX Thrills on Instagram, Twitter, and on YouTube and Facebook. Photography, videography. Thrills is all about the amusement industry, and media is about just capturing people and and nature.
Okay. Dope. So that is our panel for the night. I'm your host, Smooth, per usual. Like the fuck. Okay, so anyway, our first question is I have to talk about it because it's hot right now. Why Nelly do that to Shanti? I'm sorry. I couldn't get past it.
First of all, why he do that to himself? Okay, because
don't
nobody want that little hand and a half.
You wow.
Oh
man. No comment.
I'm just saying. I will say it for everybody. I don't give
no
a damn.
Comments. That's all I got.
I can't do it. No.
She said he broke out the cricket from Man in Black.
I'm dead. But why he bringing up past shit though?
I don't understand.
there's no world where that video gets posted like at all in my world. Like everything that happens with me, it stays in a.
He said he
nice
didn't do it on
file.
purpose.
Oh yeah, he
Boy,
had to.
that shit asks you how many times before you make a post.
Hey,
To
no,
press-
no,
press
no,
next
no,
post.
Look,
No, I will give him the benefit of the doubt on this one.
No.
No.
Absolutely
You know what?
not.
He was trying to be messy and send it to his close friends.
No. I'm saying from what Celine says, it doesn't ask you 10 times because if you do it if you have an iPhone and you do it straight from your photo reel, it doesn't even ask you. Because I can click on
I
a video
have
right
an iPhone. That's bullshit.
It does.
do it right now.
though.
What do you want to
It
post?
definitely does.
That
No,
man
'cause-
did that on purpose. It was nothing accidental about that.
Because she said no. I'm saying to disprove
How do
her
you
point. 'Cause
accidentally post a video?
I could show you right now because I've done it before,
No.
but nothing like that.
That's bullshit. I think that's bullshit.
No, because
No, so-
you see it because
so
I have
what-
2 accounts, so I'll post something to the other account if I do it straight from my camera reel. I'm not saying he's not a dumbass because obviously he's a dumbass.
I'm
just
saying that he purposely posted this
Okay.
video.
But I'm saying
Exactly.
it's easier.
You don't
but-
accidentally post a dick sucking video. I'm sorry.
No,
you
you
don't do
don't.
that.
I'm
Like,
with you on that.
There's
I'm just-
no
but-
accidents there.
No, but you were saying it asked you how many times, and I was
You
saying
know what?
contrary to believe it, no, it doesn't. It asked you. It doesn't even ask you once.
But
if you
at
do-
the
if
end
you
of the
do-
day, there's no accident. That's the whole point.
No, and I agree with you on that one. I was just saying the point that you're making was invalid.
Okay, so anyway, look.
Anyway,
All I
yeah.
got- look,
This
all I
is
gotta say-
exactly
all I
why
gotta
me
say-
and Alan got beef now.
Wait, y'all, wait.
Oh,
We
Lord.
not
So I
arguing
got a
over this.
divorce
Look
from your
at-
ass.
Look what you did, Byron. Look what you did.
I didn't do anything. Okay,
Starting
so listen.
trouble
Joe
already.
Byron.
You had one
He's a
job.
dumbass, and he couldn't have
This
done
is
it with
not
you.
even on the
Like that
subject.
too.
You
I'm
had
with you
one
guys on that
job.
one.
Right. Okay. No, but real talk though, like, bro, got to explain himself. Next time at 5 a.m. leaving LA, you know what I'm saying? I catch him on my Delta flight. I'm asking him this question. No, I'm dead serious. Like last time at 5 a.m. out of LA, I believe it was a Thursday. I caught him leaving LA, and all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna casually ask him, like, bruh, why?
You need to walk up with the video on your phone and be like, what was with this? What was with this?
What? It's on
What
Twitter.
do you,
It's forever.
what do you think he's gonna say?
Oh, I don't know
What do you
what
think
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
say,
say?
honestly.
He ain't
I don't know
gonna,
what he's
never
gonna
mind. He ain't gonna say nothing. He did that shit
He
on
ain't
purpose.
gonna
He's gonna
say
say it
anything.
happens because Chris Evans also exposed himself on Twitter.
So that's
so.
messed up on Ashanti's part. We've never, if you think about it, we've never seen any Ashanti in any kind of scandals
Girl,
like
go to the
ever.
go to the dancers locker room. Yes, you have.
Oh, I got King
I'm gonna
twice.
just let you know now.
Why
There
are
we
we?
go. I got him up out of here.
Trying to get out of this.
There we
What
go.
is happening right now? Oh,
He,
why you
Playing
switch
musical
me?
chairs.
look,
King
I'm
Right,
moving
right.
people back to where they were. Okay. Let me work. Okay. Let me do
Damn,
me. All right.
Here, let me confuse Byron like
You
this.
guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, how many cameras you got set up, Frankie?
Don't worry about it.
Bro, Fam got a camera in his
got
camera.
money.
He said,
My man got money.
Bro, he like take 1, take 2, take 3.
Like three.
Like, look at that. Like, what is that? Like,
He
What's
said,
going
gotta hit the
on?
mangoes.
I'm trying to get
Hey.
on my Celine level because Celine looks good from every
Mel?
angle. So I'm practicing. So when I see Celine, I have a camera
Ooh.
for
Alan,
every
you're not
angle.
gonna be on my good side. I don't give a damn what
Okay.
you're saying right now.
ooh.
Hey, my man said he trying though. You can't knock him for trying.
I don't care. Hey,
I'ma back you
can
up.
you add
I'ma
me to
back
your
you
close friends, Mr. King?
Who, me? I don't even listen. You know, I don't post that crazy on there. Listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know why I got a
I
close
just
friend.
want to be there.
I mean, I had you. You know, hey, like you would call me back about 4 years ago. I probably wouldn't be in the military, but I'm a changed man.
How
Reborn.
changed?
Listen,
Jesus.
that's what another podcast.
Okay,
So-
let's get to it. Oh.
With that being said, about, you know what I'm saying, like where you meet someone, whether you meet them on close friends or Tinder or Hinge, what we got now? What we got? Bumble, we got the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like at work.
They got Facebook
But,
dating
hey,
app now.
None.
Yeah,
And it
tried
shows
it.
you people who are
Yeah.
close to you.
Okay,
I do
so
not
wait,
like
so
that.
So listen. The question is, does where you meet someone matter in how you approach a relationship with that person?
Are we gonna
Yes.
go
Yes.
like you want around and answer it?
Say what?
Yes. We'll start off with,
Oh yeah,
with
we're gonna go
Mariah.
around and
Mariah,
answer. My
answer
bad,
first. Go ahead,
bro.
Mariah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm deaf.
Go
I'm
ahead,
deaf.
Mariah. So
I
does
gotta
where you meet?
talk first.
Yeah,
Yeah, you get to go
go
first.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
So, I would say yes. It depends. So if I meet you on a dating app,
Yeah, you gonna
I
lie
can't.
and say you met them somewhere else?
No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with people where I met them. But it does determine. Like if I met someone in the club, I wouldn't expect for them to take me serious. And depending on what I'm wearing, I dang sure I wouldn't expect for you to take me serious. But if I met you out like in a store or something like that, then yes, you gotta treat me like a lady. But
I got a question.
Mhm.
okay.
Oh, I'll ask it after we all go through.
All right, Celine. Let's go, Celine.
Me? Y'all sure
Yeah.
y'all want me?
Right.
Yes,
Dang,
go
where I
ahead.
can go
I
next?
want you to go. What you mean?
Yo,
I was just
come
going
on, we
down
we're
the
not
road.
playing.
that's
We're not
all.
playing you like we did that one time. Okay, you can go for real this time.
Okay. I don't necessarily think that where I meet somebody determines anything. I feel like how they treat me determines it. But I'm sorry, I'm a brat, y'all. Like I'm a princess. You gotta
Wait, you
come
in the
with it.
BDSM community?
I'm sorry.
You in the BDSM community? Oh, never mind. Oh, listen, I thought that's what you meant. My bad. Go ahead. I thought that's what you meant.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I asked you were you in the BDSM community?
Don't pay him no
What the
mind. Just
fuck is
keep talking,
that?
Blaine. He does. Keep talking. Don't listen. Don't pay him no mind.
She called us on
Anyway.
a brat. My bad. Go ahead. My bad. I digress.
Fondness, domination,
Anyway.
submissive, whatever, something else.
No, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, I know who I am. You get what I'm saying? So it don't matter where you meet me. I'm gonna be the same person, whether you meet me at the grocery store, whether you meet me at the club, whether you meet me at anywhere. I'm gonna be the same person in each setting. So at that point, like, you gotta still come accordingly wherever you meet me at. And if you can't get with the program, then yeah, you got to go. I'm sorry. That's just how it go with me. I don't give a damn if I met you at the grocery store, at the club. If you're not treating me right, bye.
Damn.
So there's that.
Damn.
Bing bong.
Fuck your life.
Who wants to go next?
Huh?
Said who wants to go next?
Shar.
I thought it was ladies first. Dang.
No,
It's supposed to be
but
like
before
that.
I said one person, then you
I
got
thought it
mad
was
at me like,
understood,
oh,
you know.
I was
Fucking up,
choosing out.
Frankie.
I mean, my answer is no. I agree with Celine. I don't think. I think it's kind of judgy to treat somebody different based off of where you met them. I mean, like, okay, if you saw me at the club twerking, I might twerk at the gym. I don't know. Like, I don't understand the.
Twerking
I
at
mean,
the
like,
gym?
there's twerking classes at the gym. I'm saying, like, you can, like, I can be the. I don't think it really matters
That's
where you meet a
different.
person. I can meet you at the grocery store. I can meet you at the corner on the street. I could meet you sitting at the light. I could meet you on the plane. I can meet you, like you can meet the person that you're supposed to be with anywhere. So if I'm gonna treat you different just because I met you, I don't know. My answer is no.
Shar, you said you'd be shaking that ass in front of the weight rack?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Yo, I can't stand you, son. I cannot stand you.
I have been, but there are twerking workout classes that I go to because I like to dance. Like I like
What gym do you go
dancing
to?
workout.
Do you go to a commercial?
Oh my
gym?
god. So normally when they have dancing classes like this, they rent out the dance gym or whatever, and you go there and learn the class. Like they have twerking dance classes where you go twerk for dancing, and it burns a lot of calories.
I'm saying, like,
What gym
what
is
gym
this?
Twerking is
it
a work.
commercial gym. Ooh,
Them
what?
glutes.
Ooh.
No, it's like a dance.
What gym do
It's
you
like
go
a
to?
dance.
Are you trying to show off? You want me to go get my equipment?
I'm gonna be outside looking like a private
Alan is
investigator.
stupid.
What do you call it?
This is for
Alan is
research
so
purposes.
stupid.
Son, he got
Oh
the
my
zoom
God.
lens and everything.
Wait, what? What do you mean? He
I
said,
worded that.
what gym
Oh
do
my
you go
God.
to?
He gonna have
I
the
worded
booty
that
shaking and
completely
I'm not
wrong.
taking notes. I'm not taking notes.
I worded that completely wrong. Y'all get what I'm saying.
I'm like twerking in the gym. Like I was like, huh?
Hey, listen, people do it. I didn't know lie to you. People do
What
it.
gym? Okay, man. All right, King. What's good, man?
So, all right, I'm going a different direction than the last two ladies went. I do believe, well, for men, right? You know, for a lot of times for us, perception is reality. So, where we meet someone, it doesn't necessarily dictate how we might treat them, but you have a thought process of what type of person this individual might be based on the area you meet them, especially activities that they're doing in that area. You know what I'm saying? if you're at the gym, you know, twerking in front of the squat rack, I'm probably not gonna even, you know, come down. You know what I'm saying? But for men, I think it matters to a point.
Oh my God.
I think
Oh,
it
God.
matters
If you're
like
listening,
initially.
y'all gotta watch this one. I'm sorry.
But like as you go on, like she said, I don't think it dictates how, you know, a person treats someone, but for you to find out if I'm going to treat you like whatever, we first have to get to that step. And I think men meeting women in certain spaces, a lot of times it's only for like, yo, I'm not trying to get in a relationship with you. It is what it is. Like I meet you at a club. It'll happen once in a blue moon. You might get a relationship that lasts long. But if I meet you at a club, I don't club. But if I meet you at a club, I'm trying to get the digits. I'm trying to take you back to the hotel. This is back in my old days when I was, you know, in the streets.
Oh, it's your old days. Oh, okay.
Trying to do all that stuff. Listen, I don't
Stop.
do that no more.
Hey,
Right.
we're evolving out here.
Meanwhile-
Hey, look.
Meanwhile,
Hey.
his old days was last
You're
week.
Hey, Smooth know what type of guy I am.
Hey, we
Smooth know what
evolving,
type
bro.
of guy I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you lying for your boy too? Okay, good. All right.
Hey, listen, I'm upstanding. I'm an upstanding guy.
Right.
Don't act like that, Brian.
Okay.
You know what type of guy I am.
You talking about you trying to have Smooth vouch for you? Boy, you need another vouch.
All right, Frankie. Frankie knows.
You need another vouch. I'm sorry. But no.
Nah, I think I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
read it
pay
and do
vouch
the
for your
question.
ass neither because he had 2 wives on here.
Ooh.
God.
Oh,
Hey, listen.
look,
Ain't nothing. He can have
Kevin.
up to 4. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If he got 4 wives, he got 4 wives. You know what I'm saying?
As long as he can
Listen, he can
support them
afford
is
it.
what matters.
As long as he can support them equally, ain't no wrong with that.
Yes.
Do your thing. Do your thing, Frankie.
Y'all trying to change the subject. We talking about your vouch though.
No. Okay.
Okay, nah, hey, listen, you was
I'm
right.
on your
I shouldn't have
ass.
said Smooth.
No.
You know, I thought about
No,
it after the fact. I'm like, this man had a few blackout days that I ain't even don't get into. But anyways,
No, well, King's legit because that's the thing. He didn't have to, and he was making things right with people who got swindled by an imposter. You know, so that's as good
that
as
shit was
I can see
wild.
about because he didn't have to do it. He
Yeah,
could
that
say,
was
"Yeah, you're
crazy.
screwed."
Wow. Now, so
But,
but this is the wild part about that. She legit contacted my chain of command,
Yeah.
and that's how I found out about the entire situation.
Yeah.
wait,
This dude
what?
literally-
Oh, that's
Listen,
that's
so
a
this
story for
guy
another day.
catfished this woman out of like $5,000, and they were supposed to be engaged. They were supposed to all this thing. So she finds me on Instagram. She was like, "So you're really gonna do this? You're not gonna talk to me anymore?" I'm like, "Woman, what are you talking about?" She's like, "Don't worry, I already contacted your chain of command." And literally that same day, I go into work. Our sergeant major was like, "Hey, Sergeant Owens, I need you to come to my office like ASAP." I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm the best soldier in this battalion. Like, I know you ain't got nothing on me." I go in and they telling me this chick saying like I took money from her and all this other, and come to find out the woman is in the UK. I'm like, how the fuck did you find my? And that's why OPSEC, I need to stop posting where I'm at on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
But,
searched my
That's
name, she
crazy.
searched where I was, all that shit. So yeah, it
That's
got
crazy.
crazy. And she thought I was gonna give her $5,000. I'm like, you out your mind. You out your mind.
Wow.
You got
Scammer.
finesse.
think. Okay, see, for my
So
question,
don't get catfished by somebody that's not me. That's on you.
I guess
sorry.
okay. My answer to the question, I guess it's because it says, does where you meet someone, matter on how you approach it? And I'll say that it's not gonna matter how I treat you, because I'm gonna treat you the same regardless. How it is gonna matter how I approach it, because if we're meeting somewhere where, that's like you said, a dating app, or like a friend puts us on a blind date, that means the intention that I know your intention, because our intention is to date. So therefore, that takes out that trying to figure out what you want and your intentions, because we're both there for the same reason. Whether if I see you, meet you at work, meet you, at a, in not even part like a get together with someone else, and then I kind of have to, scope things out to figure out, hey, this is what we're doing. So I think that's the main thing. So I'll treat you the same, like no matter what, like with dignity and respect and everything. But then it kind of takes out the guessing game. So I don't have to I don't have to go on, oh, hey, are you single? Are you interested? Kind of what are you looking for? So
I disagree.
Okay.
I
Speak
disagree.
on it.
Okay. You disagree.
Yeah. No, the reason why I said I disagree is because when you said the intentions, you said if I meet you on a dating app versus whether I meet you in person, like a grocery store or something. But like if you meet someone on a dating app, I find that dating apps now are just essentially hookup sites, right?
That's a lie.
So that's how I feel. Essentially, Tinder, BLK, any other
Well, I'll
Bumble,
say-
whatever. That's how
Yeah,
I
I'll say
feel.
the men on there. That's the majority of their
well,
intentions.
but the
Right,
thing is,
but-
it's still how I approach the relationship. Because if I meet you on a Tinder like that too, that means you're actually seeking something. Now, what kind of relationship we want is one thing. Whether a relationship, because if I meet you at the grocery store, you might be like, I don't even want your fucking friendship.
Yeah, so let me rephrase this. I feel like men on dating apps are looking for hookups. I feel
No,
like
that's actually-
women
No. Both.
That's a
Hold on,
lie.
Let's be clear.
That's a
Let's be
lie.
clear.
That's a lie.
I think it depends on the attractiveness of the other individual. Because when I used to be on Tinder, like this, when I realized women were dangerous. Like I thought guys did some nasty and wild shit. Like the messages I used to get on Tinder, like, and then like people, like I had my Instagram in my bio. Like people would follow me on Instagram and then start sending me news and shit. I'm like, yo, I don't even know you.
Listen,
But that's not. I can't say that's the majority. I don't know any studies. I don't know any numbers, so I can't say like what percentage of individuals that is.
Right.
Fuck is on there to hook
so
up, man.
so sometimes, like me personally, sometimes it's easier for me to date with dating apps. Like sometimes you're just not meeting people. So how am I supposed to meet them, right? But I have found men who are dating with intentionality on dating apps. I don't think they're all there for hookups. I guess it just depends also on how your profile is written too. Like they know when they read my profile, oh, this girl ain't like, she's not for the play. You know what I'm saying? Like it just depends.
Right,
Okay.
you're right.
Okay.
And I agree. I agree with that portion about how your bio is written. That I think that plays an important role. But I think the amount of men on Tinder that use it seriously for dating is like,
Oh, it's
probably
very small.
15%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's usually
15%.
older
I do
guys.
agree with that.
Okay.
Because a lot of dudes bio be like they literally will put they looking for a fuck buddy in their bio.
They don't even
It's
put
like,
none in the bios. Don't be no bios. Like okay.
Nah. So okay. So real quick. So to answer the question for myself, and then we'll keep going.
Oh,
So
sorry.
does where I meet someone matter? Absolutely. Like if I meet you at, you know what I'm saying, at whatever kickback, you know what I'm saying, and it's like the freak, like I just call them freakbacks, you know what I'm saying, because they was wilding. If I meet you at that one, like I
Freakback.
yeah, in college, like
Oh, college. Okay, yeah.
there was some. So anyway, everybody knew what time it was. I didn't know because it was my first one. Like I just walked in there. I was like, "Hey, yo, like we doing that on the floor right here in front of every." Okay, so
Oh, you was at some different ones. Jeez.
yeah, I was at some different stuff.
We
Like
weren't like that at my college.
yeah, they was wilding. It was the isolated pocket though. It was an isolated pocket. I'm not gonna get into any like organizations that was there, none of that. Anyway, yeah, that's what was going on. Versus whether I meet you at like work or I meet you at like a park, you know what I'm saying? A live, like that's gonna matter, you know what I'm saying? Because that where you're at kind of tells me something about you and where you like to be, you know, in a sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you tend to visit here, this you have some type of like correlation to that. But like realistically, like date naps, like a lot of dudes be capping like they like, oh, I'm dating with intent. Yeah, like to the point where they actually fuck. Then it's like, all right, cool. Then I'm like on to the next. Like I'm just telling you, like that's just really what it is. Like that percentage gets even smaller. Like niggas will be lying. Like just straight
So
up.
I do want
Um,
to add to that.
so then also women though on the flip side, and then I'll let you go. Women be capping in their bios and stuff too, because they be like, oh, I want this, I want that, blah 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 blah, and then it boils down to why you ain't came over yet, like, huh?
Yo, I've gotten that. I've gotten that.
That's crazy. No, so I do want to add, like, even though I said it doesn't matter where you meet someone, I mean, their actions speaks for themselves too. Like you can meet somebody at the park and they acting ratchet and as ratchet as they would in the club. I personally don't club anywhere because I club so much when I was younger, but but I think the actions do matter more than where you're at.
Yeah.
You know what's
And I can
crazy?
agree with that.
What's crazy? Like, no, I'm not finna say that. Never mind.
No,
No, go
say
ahead
it.
and say
Say
it. It
it.
came on your mind.
You done already brought it up.
No.
You done already said it.
No. I know when I'm out of pocket. Like that's what I'm
You
not.
playing devil's advocate?
You can't say it out
Nah,
loud like that though. Dang.
nah. Like
It's an
no, because I was
out-of-pocket
gonna say
action.
something and I had to stop myself. I had to stop myself for the sanity of anyway.
Your podcast.
Yeah,
Okay.
for my podcast, for
I
myself,
respect it.
for my personal life, for my personal life. You know what
Don't
I'm
be
saying?
Nelly.
We're
Yeah.
still friends. We're still friends. So I'm not gonna say nothing.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So are we going to question number 2?
Does anybody have anything to add? Anybody? Anything?
Nah, I'm looking at nah.
Okay. All right.
No, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't
Okay.
say something.
I just think men and women view this topic like differently.
Differently,
I think
If you're on a date nap, you trying to fuck. I'm just straight up like.
But that's not always
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep
And
it
that's
100.
not
I think
fair.
look,
That's
Frankie, why
like
you keep changing your camera?
99%. It's the 1% looking for each other, trying to find love on there.
Well,
I
no,
just-
That's
I
not
think the
fair,
innocent
though, and I don't
women
think
think
that's true.
everyone on the app is innocent.
well,
And
no,
it's like,
I don't
that's not
know.
the reality.
I don't think that they're just trying to fuck. But my thing is, but what it says, it takes out some guesswork. It says they want some sort of relationship, and that's what you have to find out. You have to find out what sort of relationship they want.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And I think that's what Mariah's trying to say.
I mean, but
okay.
like their profile alone
Okay,
and what
so
they're
you
typing
want
is not going to tell you enough.
consistent sex, but
Yeah, but
still
I'm
boils
saying
down
you have to
sex.
get like either way, you're gonna have to go out on a date or whatever to find out. Like
Well,
you're not gonna know
exactly.
up front.
Hey,
not even going on dates.
Some people are not even doing that. Like, I'm be honest.
even
I mean,
going on
that's true. That's true. I personally cannot just hook up, just meet somebody off an app. I'm
Listen,
not built that.
listen.
More
Anyway,
power
yeah.
to you.
I'm just not built that way. I'm not.
Supposed to be with the shits.
I'm
That's
sure they are.
That's a dangerous lifestyle.
Right. How come men are wait, I gotta say something. How come men are so quick to like get you to come over their house and they don't know you? Like I could be a killer. You just want me to come over your house and you don't know me?
Because that's biology.
Don't say
Like
don't say
because that's the thing. More often than not, depending on who you get, because you could overpower somebody like that too. Because it's less likely physically. And that's the thing too. And then if you go to trends where people buying weapons, everything, males are more aggressive and they're more likely to buy weapons. So it's not as big of a chance. I'm not saying that it can't happen because it can. And I've seen stuff where someone comes to hook up with somebody, and then the lady comes over with some other people and they rob the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was just about to speak on that. We actually had an incident like that in Augusta, right? this guy met this chick on Tinder. He went over her place, and he ended up getting shot. Like he got shot like 3 times when he went into her house, and he almost died. And the only way they found the guys is because he didn't die, and he found out who the chick was, and they linked the guys who did it. So yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah. I ain't playing that game. I'd rather
Even though
invite
I
her
keep
to
that
my house.
glizzy on me, so
Hey, I'd rather invite her to my house, honestly. But
I'd
see,
rather
like,
go to a
no,
mutual
I'm
site.
definitely not
I'm
doing that.
also like,
Is she
I'm not
crazy?
giving out
She
my
gonna be
address.
crazy in your house or her house?
No,
What?
I'm
no,
going
but
to a
see,
mutual
here's the
third
thing,
party
though.
site.
You're not inviting somebody to your doorstep. You kind of like you invite them somewhere else, so then you
No, this
meet
is what
them
you do.
there,
But you're
and
not
then you
listening.
bring
Jim.
They're
them
saying
to the
that on
house.
these apps, these people are doing that.
I mean, if you want to rob me in the parking lot, that's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you're not getting in my
What's
house.
wrong with you?
How can you
I'm not
predict that? Is
condoning.
what
I'm not
saying. Like,
condoning getting robbed. I don't want to get robbed, but I'm just saying, like, you're not finna mess with the sanctity of my home.
Do you own a
And then
gun?
another reason why dudes come
Do you
over
own
is
a
like
gun?
you can set the
I do.
mood, you can set the ambiance. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and you know what I'm saying. He can control the energy of like how y'all engage.
that is the problem. That's what I'm saying. Men
You know
are
what I'm
so
saying?
comfortable.
Candles.
They just
You know what I'm
be.
saying? How to
See,
wind up, man, like
Sure, but that's what I'm telling you because it happens less.
ambiance,
It's not as big as
limb lighting.
of a risk, or it doesn't get reported as much, so it's not out there. So
It's not
I'm
men.
agreeing
It's,
with you
I
it's
because
mean,
just
I
those men.
I'm
I
going to a
agree with
neutral
that.
third party site, and that's how we're going because it takes even for people that I actually know, it takes them a while for them to come to my house.
Hey Frankie, when you gonna send me your
Yeah.
address so I can come over and we can talk about photography?
Oh wow, try to think.
Hey, we should really get together and do something.
Bro,
like,
if
Yeah,
you
we do.
ever in Cali, like let me know, man.
No,
Bro,
'cause-
oh, I'm going to Savannah, bro. I'm going to Savannah for my birthday.
bro, I don't drink, so we're not drinking.
I don't drink much, so
Oh,
No, I'm talking to Smooth.
oh,
Oh, you
but
dang,
anyway,
he calling
but,
you
but
out.
I already found my new
Hey,
location
Platinum
of
told
where
me
to pick
some
up women.
stories.
So Shar, where is this gym?
wait, pause. What story Flat told you?
It don't matter.
No, that's what. Oh, I know them was bad. I know them was bad. I was down horrible. Anytime I was with Platt, I was down horrible, man. Like it was bad. Like I don't remember. That's how bad it was. I remember getting there. So we're gonna move right along to question number 2, which is
I knew I was not the only one who wanted to laugh at that.
what?
What?
Hey,
I missed
Mariah,
it,
I
I
know you
guess.
realize that, don't you? So we're gonna move right along.
So along to question number 2, guys. Could your significant
yeah,
other
question
family
number 2.
members
This panel got the giggles tonight.
deter you from being with them?
Wait,
Wait, say
repeat
that
that.
again?
I'm sorry.
Could
Could
your
your significant other's family
others
members deter you from being with them?
What?
100%.
I keep missing the first part. Sorry.
Significant other.
Good.
So could your boyfriend / girlfriend
I know what
/
significant other
life
means.
partner, can their family members deter you
Oh, okay. I
from
got
being
you.
with
I got
them?
you. Okay,
Can I
I
answer
got you.
this first?
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead,
bro.
King.
Sure.
So I think it depends on the stage of the relationship or marriage, depending on what culture you're from. In the beginning, 100%. Like, if you have a belligerent family that is too easy to disrespect me, and one, you don't address it. Oh, facts, I'm gone. Like, I'm not entertaining that. I don't need that type of energy in my life, especially with everything I have going on. So, exactly, I'm out. But if you guys have been together for years, let's say, it's less likely because you have more invested with that individual for you to just up and leave like that. That's why a lot of people don't get divorced after they've been married past 20 years. Excuse me. But yeah, I just think it depends on time frame.
Okay.
But
I
it
will
definitely could.
I will second
Because
that.
I'm the type of person that you're not gonna like me if your family disrespect me, because I'm gonna check them myself if you don't do it. So it definitely can affect that. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to do it first, though, out of respect. But
Yeah. So I think I'll echo most of that, but I also I think it depends on what family member it is and your relationship with that family member. Because I had one of my exes, like her mom loved me, her like that, everything was fine, dad was cool. The main thing was she just had this really, really annoying sister. But the thing is, she wasn't really close with that sister either. So of course, it's like we kind of bonded on that, and it didn't matter, right? But then if I go over and mom's heavily invested into her and and everything else, and then mom's always there, like especially like in the beginning, and it's just acting a fool, then like I don't need to deal with it because I got better things to do with my life and my time, like going to the gym. So.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but bro, I agree with that, bro. Like, shit, man. Yeah,
you sound like
I
you got some testimony over there. God dang.
no, man, because it was just like, man, like I went to the house, man. So this the wildest one. I went to the house. There was a gun on the counter. Like that's how it started off. It was a gun on the counter. Like there was dudes in there, like her cousins, like brother, they was in there. You know what I'm saying? They was smoking weed and playing dice and
You
shit.
date
Like
ratchet chicks.
I was dating a chick and
Yeah,
she was
that's your
ratchet.
fault, bro. That's
In
your fault.
Arkansas?
Hey, look. I had a phase, okay? I had a
You was
phase,
in
okay?
Arkansas?
Huh? This no. This wasn't Arkansas. This is California.
Okay.
This is California.
Oh.
This is California. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Boy,
thought
you
she
with the
was.
wrong hood. You gone.
No, but look. So how I met her versus how our family was, like I thought she was a bit more respectable just because of her job. You know what I'm saying? Like she was a secretary. She looked all nice and presentable and shit. But when I got to the crib and the family house, I was like, yeah, yo. Anyway, yeah, like it was bad, man. You know what I'm saying? The mom was smoking Camels or Newports, whatever it was. I'm like, hey, this ain't my type of vibe. Like I sat there for like a good little minute, you know what I'm saying? They offered me some crowns, so I took the cup. I took the cup. I mean, they offered me a drink. I was like, all right.
Of course, they had crown. This sounds like the kind of family that would have crown.
They offered me a drink. I was like, all right, I'll take it. I'll take the drink.
Oh lordy.
I'll take the drink. So I chilled out for
It
a
wasn't
while.
a
And then I
crown
was
apple
like,
either. It was
I
a
said,
regular
hey,
crown.
I gotta go. Like I looked at her, I was like, hey, I gotta go. Like, you know what I'm saying? We weren't even at the phase where I was like, baby, I gotta go. We were at I gotta go. And I just didn't speak to her again after that. Like I
So
just didn't. Like that was nerve-wracking for me because they was talking about killing somebody in there, and I was just thinking like I'm new here. I could be the guy.
what? This sounds like a movie. What?
No, it's not a movie. It's Byron's life.
The truth better.
I know. I know. At that point, I really like based off of where you live, determined where I would date you in California. Just straight off rip. Like if you live in San Bernardino, I'm not dating you. Like
That's
just off rip.
sectionalist.
Yeah.
There's some good
So
people in-
I'm sorry, but if you live in San Bernardino, like all of that is the
start trying to
hood.
talk and y'all keep talking.
Yeah. Thank you.
Damn.
There you go. You got the flow.
I was gonna say my answer is yes too. Yeah, I have an example.
Mm-hmm.
One of my ex's mothers was like jealous of me. It was really weird. So if she got me a Valentine's if he got me a Valentine's present, she would call him and be like, "Oh, why you didn't get me a Valentine's present?" It was just really it was very strange. And I mean, this was like my college boyfriends. We were together for like 5 years, but all throughout the relationship, every time she would make these snarky remarks, in the back of my head, I would just be like, "How is it going to be if like we ever, progress to something more serious? How is she going to? Is she going to get worse?" Like it was just really, really strange. So that just would have been an issue. But it was very like, but it was very blatant too. She was like. And she would say it in front of me too. We'd be at the house. Oh, well, I didn't get a present. Like it's just.
Was he a mama's boy?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
he
was
was
he
a
mama's
mama's
boy?
boy.
Oh yeah,
See,
that's
she
that's
loved
right
her
one
son a
right
little
there.
too much, man.
No, so there was this thing. I was watching this interview or like this discussion and they call it parental emotional incest is where like the mothers, if they are single mothers, they will make their sons the father of the household and they will be dependent on their sons almost as if they are in relationships with their children. And that's why it's called emotional
This was
incest.
a
So
2-parent house. He came from a 2-parent household. She had a husband, which was weird because
yeah, which is
her husband used to flirt with me. It was very weird.
Oh,
His
they was
parents together.
wild.
It was just like,
They was, what kind
and
of
then he
porno
be
was you in?
so then when we broke up. His dad used to comment on my pictures like flirting me and stuff. I had to block his dad. I had to block his dad after we broke up because it was weird. Very
And it's
weird.
like that weird uncle. Hey, that's your nephew.
Yeah.
That's your nephew.
Hey,
yeah,
Look good, nephew.
yeah.
When I
this
used to
was the
come
dad.
around
He was
for
like, where you be at?
when I used to come around for like the holidays and stuff, he'd be sitting there in front of me like, man, you scored a good one here. Like I was like, why?
You know,
This is
it's okay if
weird.
you say it once.
Ugly?
Now he was gonna leave the
I'm
mama
just
for
trying to figure
you.
it out. Was the mama ugly?
Maybe that's why she was jealous. I don't know.
That's probably why.
Mama
Most
was
definitely
ugly.
probably why.
Yeah, I'm glad that
That's
ended.
crazy.
That would have been real awkward.
Did you ask a question, Smooth?
Smooth answered.
Yeah, he answered.
No, I thought he asked the question. Look, he asked the question.
No.
So
Mariah,
I mean, so I'm dealing with something like this, but in the opposite, it's like, can your family member's significant other makes you not want to deal with them? So like my grandfather's wife, I just don't like her. Yeah, my grandfather's wife. Like, can your family member's significant other make you not want to deal with them?
Okay, I see.
Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. Okay.
I had to think
I'm
of
like,
that.
I was like, what in the devil?
How old is this woman? If you don't mind me asking.
My grandfather's in the 60s, so she has to be either in her 50s or her 60s also. But
Right, how old
she's
are
jealous
you?
of me. I'm 26. Yeah,
And your
my
grandfather
family's
is in
young.
his what?
In his 60s, yeah. Yeah, my family's young.
89.
Yeah, my great grandmother, she just passed away and she was 89. So yeah, my
Wow,
family's
that
young.
is young. That is young.
Yeah. But no, yeah, she's jealous of me. And it's odd. I don't even understand. Like, why are you jealous of your granddaughter? But anyway, it just made we had a fallout last week when I went down there. And it made me feel like I didn't even want to deal with my grandfather because of her. So
Wait, is she your actual grandmother?
no, she's my
Step-grandmother.
step grandmother. Yeah, step grandmother. She's weird. It's real weird.
Oh man.
What type of person is she? Well, never mind.
So-
Oh, see, that, okay.
I know, right? I know, right? 'Cause
That
I
that's
feel like
it.
it's important for me to put emphasis on her race. So she's Hispanic, and I feel like
Okay.
Hispanic women are yeah. I feel like once I said that, y'all understand, right? So she's very, very
So I said
possessive,
because I grew up in a Hispanic like town, like 50-50 black, 50-50 Hispanic. So
Oh.
I can
okay, so
understand
can
how
you understand?
Mhm.
Hispanic women
yeah.
are completely different. So yeah.
Yeah. She's
That's a whole
really
nother.
really different. Like I came home after I
And
got
not
in
in a
my
bad way.
appointment.
So that just so I can put that up.
Yeah, no, it's not negative. I mean, they're just different.
I'll date
They're
them.
just different. I bet you would.
I'm not
That
surprised.
was the question.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but
Wait,
yeah.
Trying to be funny
Wait,
here.
Smooth. Did you just say you'll date a Hispanic grandmother?
No, I said just Hispanic women, man. I'm talking
Hispanic
about
women.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said a grandma.
hey, I'm going to the nursing home like, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Put me on your life insurance.
Take me out to dinner.
Right.
Elderly woman comes up missing.
Oh my God. Hey, Celine.
Man, let her finish her story. She wasn't done.
Oh, Mariah wasn't done. My bad. Shit.
It's
My
fine.
fault.
It's fine.
My fault.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No. When I came back home, I was like, I'm gonna cook, right? Because I haven't cooked for my family in a minute, and I just surprised them. I came home with groceries, and I was like, hey, what time does my papa get off work? I want to like make dinner. And she gave me this look like, you cooking for my man? And then instead of her like
That's so
being
weird to me because in Hispanic households, that's normal.
Well,
yeah, so she was like, you cook it for my, like, she didn't say that, but the look that she gave me. So then she started asking like proper questions, like, did your grandfather tell you to cook? Like,
What?
and
Oh,
she
she's
was like, what
questioning
made
her
you
own
want to
cooking.
cook?
That's kind of
Okay.
creepy.
Questioning her own cooking.
Mm.
Can I
So
interject?
then, huh? Yeah,
Is she, because you said she's Hispanic, is she a Mexican or Salvadorian or?
she's Mexican.
Okay, so
She's
keep
what
on
again?
going. But and I have a similar, not with me, but I've oversaw it, and it's kind of a similar thing. So go ahead.
Yeah, so she was like, did your grandfather tell you to cook? And I was just like, no. So then at this point, I'm starting to get frustrated because I hate being asked a bunch of questions. Like she kept like she was leaving and coming back, right? So then I just asked her because she started frustrating me. So I started becoming extremely polite. I was like, no, ma'am, and all this and all that. And she was like,
you were
ma'am, you're
petty.
getting real formal. No, I wasn't. I shouldn't have said it that way. I was literally saying, I was telling her, like, no, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And then she was like, why are you being so formal? And I was like, well, I was like, you are starting to frustrate me, and I don't want you to feel like I'm disrespecting you, but you're making me angry. And she was like, well, I just think you just had an attitude since you came back home. And I was like, I she was like, well, how did you know that I wasn't going to cook today? And I was like, well, were you?
Oh
And
my
she said,
Lord Jesus.
no. She said no. And I was like, well, what's the issue? And so like we was going back and forth. And since then, like our relationship has just been going downhill. But honestly, I think she's just miserable and she just want to take it out on somebody else.
Well, my
Mhm.
ex, she went to go see her dad in Mexico, and of course her dad remarried, and she kind of had that same experience with I guess for all intents and purposes her new stepmom like that too. And I think it's just a cultural thing that especially after they divorce, they feel like they have to be in control of everything. And I think that's and that's kind of like the main thing. I probably need to get her on here so she could explain it. She can explain it better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Then
but Smooth met her before, so
Yeah.
so, and it's just something that's something that's kind of different from her, and that's where she kind of has that disconnect with her family as well too, because her mom is really, and it's like her biological mom is really like wants to control everything, because even like when we started dating, it was like it has to be done this, and she's like, you don't live with us, you're not here, you're not this, you don't know what he wants, because even like the first thing like when we started dating. It was, well, if he wants a kid and you don't want one, don't waste his time. And she was trying to say like this is how you have to live your life. And I think, and then what it seems like now her stepmom, since she's replacing, new mom and everything else in life, they're always worried about like an old attachment is like a message from the actual mom, like the prior wife and everything. So they feel like they have to control, and they take it like that.
It's a
Like I
child.
really like I have to go. I probably have to get her on to explain it to you better. But it is like a cultural thing. But that's literally like what it is. Since you're part of the old guard, and you're doing something nice, it's like something like she's not doing something right.
Okay.
yeah. So
probably.
when my brother was stationed in Tokyo, he had a Japanese girlfriend, and I went to visit him. And I decided to do the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna make breakfast because she made all the meals every single day. And I made breakfast and I left. And apparently they got into a huge argument because she was like, "Why does your sister cook breakfast?" And he was like, they're just very territorial, jealous woman in nature. So
Right, which is
yeah.
odd to me. It was really strange, but yeah, she's really jealous of my grandfather, like in our relationship, because like my mom passed away, so my grandfather doesn't look at me like a granddaughter. Like I am like he's like his second time around being a father. So we just have a different relationship, and she just does not like it.
Well, yeah, because like I said, it's different, and kind of what Char said too. Like they take their role. It's not even about being territorial or jealous like that. They just they take their role. That's their job. And then when someone else does their job, they're like,
Yeah.
it's like, what am I not doing right? Or it's like you're trying to highlight what they can't do.
So
Right, they
what
feel
do you think?
insulted.
What do you think fixes that like problem? Do you think it's communication or like what?
I think communication. But go ahead, Mariah.
It's
No,
ingrained
I
in
don't
them.
have an answer because this is something that just recently happened to me last week, and my solution is not healthy. I'm cutting myself off.
No,
So,
I think communication is a big one, but then it's still but then you have to have the understanding on both sides. But and sometimes like Mariah's saying, like, hey, I'm cutting myself off, but sometimes that's what the other people do, because if they're passive aggressive about it too, and it makes you feel uncomfortable, they're essentially doing the same thing. And so I can see why people don't want to deal with it as well.
Yeah,
And
she's not a good communicator, as you see. She was trying to pick an argument with me about me cooking, and she was saying, "Well, how did you know I wasn't cooking?" But then she said she wasn't. So I'm like, "Well, now you want to argue about something that you're not going to do? I'm not going to go back and forth with you on something idiotic like that." But yeah, she's a poor communicator. I'm not dealing with it.
Yeah, typically people like that, they're set in their ways and they're not changing, unfortunately.
Yeah. So,
what about Celine now?
Celine is
I don't think she's here.
Well, I was making
Not
sure
there.
because last
She's
time
eating
someone called Celine,
tacos.
and like, wait a minute, I'm not done. So
No, I called Celine. Celine's
Okay,
not
my
there.
mind is in the gutter. Like when you said, go ahead.
Tacos, baby boy.
Mhm.
I know.
Mhm.
My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Smooth.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Next question.
Question number
So
The answer's no, but go ahead.
This is the next and last question. No, we're not talking about those Rams.
no, my dog like jumped on the couch, and it's like she like dropped something off, but it was really, really weird. But I'm like, there's nothing on the couch for her to drop off. Like,
Okay.
no, it's like because you know when
There's
pets
a
jump
lot
on
of
something.
awkward moments on this episode.
No, because
No, this
you
episode's
know, like when
funny.
pets jump up on something and they knock something over. Well, she knocked something over, but I'm like, what did you knock over? Because there's like nothing there. So
I thought you were saying like
Next question. You ready for the next question?
All right. So question number 3. Final question is I came from nowhere, man. Is there a such thing as too much sex in a relationship?
No. How is this even a question?
yes.
What?
You just saying yes to say yes.
No. There actually is. There
Okay, my
actually
bad.
is.
I'm not trying to invalidate you. Go ahead.
Well,
Let's hear it.
let everybody else answer first before I go on, because let me see if I'm on an island.
I don't know what else
curious.
to
I need
say,
to know. I need to know why your yes is
no.
yes.
Are you yes or no?
So
I think it's healthy to have a lot of sex with your partner. I think sex is just as healthy as communication and everything else in relationships.
Okay, so for me, what about you, Smooth? Let me see if I'm on this island.
Huh?
What about you?
Bro,
Yes or no?
So mine is a
slick
little
on an
different.
island. You slick on an island, bro.
No, because you're saying no.
You're on I'm telling you, you're on the island.
You're not
bro.
on the island because, like,
No, because I'm not saying.
if they start
I think
interfering with like business and shit like that, then that's an issue.
no.
Wait, repeat that?
No, because
okay.
Because you
You
guys.
need to
I'll
first
answer.
define
No, I'll just answer.
how often are these people having sex? Like,
No, because you're saying
degree-
too much sex, and I'm saying too much sex.
What degree is too? So hold on. So first we need to define. You know what I'm saying? What is?
I'm
what
trying
is-
to tell you right now.
What is a normal amount of sex for each person? Like, just quickly.
Well, I'm not even saying that.
The average American couple has sex.
What happened?
Bro, you got bleeped out. Like, we didn't hear none of that.
The answer.
Wait,
What's
see,
the
y'all didn't
answer?
hear me?
It took your shit.
Yeah.
No, it literally paused when you said it.
Yeah.
So the average American couple has sex 3 to 4 times a week.
That is depressing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so
To me, it is.
Okay. So Shar, what is a regular amount for you?
You didn't even let me. We don't even need to go into that because I'm on my
No,
island.
because that's no.
You're not
Because we all have different definitions.
No, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you mine with is too much to invalidate how much it is.
Yeah, but
'Cause
he still needs to ask all of us. So let me answer the question.
I can even answer my first question.
Sheesh. My God.
Because he's changing the question.
No, I'm not changing the question. I'm defining what too much
No, but
is.
by defining it, you're changing my answer.
Okay.
Can I answer it?
So when you
my answer first, then he moved
when you
it.
quantify it, it does kind of put it in a box. Because when you initially say like, can someone have too much sex? It's like it's open as broad. So when you do define
Which
it,
is why Byron is narrowing it down to see what
No,
everybody's
I'm
definition
saying
of
he's
it
narrowing
is.
it down, so that's gonna change my answer.
Okay, just
We're
give
not
your
trying to
answer so
change your
Jennifer
answer.
finish
You're
narrowing
going
it
to though by defining it because he's saying how much is too much sex. If the average is 4,
Okay, I won't answer it. Never mind. Shit.
What's your answer, Frankie?
yeah, because
Oh my God.
well, no, because I was on my island now, and now he's changing. Now he's trying to change it.
No,
so like, okay,
No, we're not trying to
you're
change
still gonna-
anything.
You're still
Because
gonna
he is.
be on your island.
no, because if you're trying to define it in the box, because right now he's saying 4. So if you're saying more than 4, I'm not saying more than 4 is too
No,
much.
it's not more than 4.
It doesn't
So
matter
what-
what your answer is. Your answer
Wait,
is
Say
your
to a
Answer it.
statistic.
I'm just
So
curious
he-
on
I
what
don't
the
care about
answer
the
is.
statistic.
he's not saying anyone is trying to change his answer. He's saying based on there being a quantifiable number of what might be potentially too much is going to change his answer. He's not saying anyone's trying to change his answer.
Okay.
No,
So-
because
What's your
I mean,
answer?
if
And
you
why
say-
Yeah,
do you
but
say
we-
that?
if you
but we
say
can't-
2 times a week is too much, that's it. That's you, bro. Like,
No,
Exactly. That's your
No,
answer.
that's not my answer because you're
No,
trying to
we're
tie
not
my
ta-
answer to a number, and I'm
Oh
trying to
my
I'm
God.
trying to base
Wait,
it
how
on
about this?
No,
How
You
about
just
this?
tell us
That's-
what the answer
That's
is.
why we're going
I'm
around the
trying
room
but
to
then
see
she's
what
just gonna
everybody
answer her
thinks.
thing first.
it's
Because
fine.
remember,
Okay,
because we went all around. Because I said I was on my island. Let me see that. I want everybody to say yes or no.
He was starting with the woman first. That's it. I promise you. That's it.
No, you missed it. No, because you said I'm on an island, and remember I started answering. I said, wait,
So,
let me see what you're on.
He's
And
just
then
curious
he
what
wanted to answer the
everybody's.
question before I can even finish my answer.
He's just curious how much sex we all like to have
What's the
a
island?
week. That's all. Shit. That's it.
So what's the
That's all it
island?
is.
What's the island?
Oh my God. This is too much.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and say your number.
Am I allowed to answer?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, me personally, when I'm in a relationship, 1 to 2 times a day. That's just me.
Wait, every week? Like every day, 1 to 2 times a day.
Yes.
So all right, let me ask you this question, right?
Is that possible?
No, it is. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yeah.
I went through my anyway.
No. Come on now. Y'all need to think a little harder. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
can make time for
Are you
sex.
talking
What do you
about
mean?
men's penetration?
Thank you.
Oh, well, I mean, excluding that, yes. excluding that.
Hey, some
Thank
people
you,
run
'cause I'm
red
like,
lights.
every
Some
day,
people
come
run red lights. So let's be clear. But I'm not one of those guys. Anyways,
Yeah, I'm not running red lights, no.
yeah, nah, I'm either. That's ain't no tolerance with that. But damn, I just forgot my answer. What I was about to say.
He was gonna ask something.
But I think it depends on. I work a lot, right? So I'm in the military. I own a pressure washing company. I do photography, and I train people. So,
Mhm.
and I'm a professional bodybuilder. So some days I'm exhausted. Like I'm working 20-hour days some days, and I might just want to rest. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense, yeah.
You know, some days I'm not trying to, nail you to the headboard. But on those other days, you might get extra. You know what I'm saying? You might get 34 times a day. Who knows? But
That makes sense.
I don't know if I can.
No, that makes sense. That makes complete sense.
Oh, it's
That makes complete. I when I said that answer, I meant that's ideal, but it doesn't have to be that. That's ideal though.
Okay.
I mean,
All
we're
right,
all
yeah.
grown. We all got a lot of shit going on. I got a business. I serve on a committee. I manage clients. I got a full-time job. I get it. Are you still there, sir?
Mariah, go ahead. While we wait on.
I believe it depends on the stage of the relationship, right? So in the beginning, when you first meet someone, of course, having a lot of sex is not too much sex. But I think once you start getting in the later years of your relationship, building up that intimacy, letting it build up, I feel like it's a little healthy. Because then you kind of get into the habit. I've noticed when I was married, you get into the habit of routine. You just turn over, get it,
That's
get
true.
it
You don't want it to be
started,
routine.
and right. But when you build up the intimacy, you like, oh, I'm about to eat you up.
Can I chime in on that?
Yeah.
So I hear people say that often, but I think to myself, like, what are you doing in the bedroom that it gets boring? You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
same thing.
See, that's a problem, man.
That's the problem.
The same exact three positions.
We can hang from the headboards.
That's
like we
the
can
problem.
swing up. We can,
Be a different person every day. No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much you can do during sex. And
That's an open mind, though. That's when you have an open mind. Everybody has an open mind.
Yeah, everybody does it.
So yeah, that's why I think, man, before you even
you need to discuss that before you.
Sex life needs to be one of the main things talked about because so many marriages end because of sex.
Because nobody discussed it. Nobody discussed what they really enjoy. And then you try something, your partner's like, ooh, that's the kind of freaky shit you like. I'm not into that freak shit. And then you looking at each other crazy, who did I marry?
I had that shit happen to me before.
Also, hey, no, but also you run the risk of like when you discuss it really early on, it really like taints that person's. It may taint that person if they're immature, their vision of you. So then they're thinking like, oh, well, we just finna have sex now. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But he's talking about marriage. He's not talking about boyfriend and girlfriend. He's talking about marriage.
Oh, he's talking about actual relationships. Okay. All right.
Yeah, well, it's also thinking about so like in my opinion, I feel like society kind of condition women to be like, modest and reserved when it comes down to their sex life. But then when you get married, y'all still want us to be a freak. It's like, how do you tap out of that mindset? Like, how am I supposed to?
Exactly.
Can I chime in on that?
You want to marry the good girl, but then you want the girl to be a freak.
I want to marry a girl who knows how. Oh my bad, go ahead.
Hold on.
He was about to get into the thick of it.
The what?
I want to chime in on that.
Oh, I thought you said the dick of it. I'm like, wait a minute.
Where's your mind tonight, sir?
I want King to finish.
Okay, go ahead.
It was getting good.
No, so I was saying, like, we don't. It's not that we want to marry the good girl and then still want her to be. We want to marry someone who knows how to carry themselves in certain spaces. Like, listen, the whole what's that move? What's the movement called? My Body, My Choice thing. Is that what it's called?
No, the movie.
The movement.
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 Me Too.
No, not Me Too. Whoa, not Me Too.
Not the Me Too. Is it the one with Amber Rose? Amber Rose?
Not the sluts. Like that's. I'm not even that. I don't entertain those type of women. But the whole, my body, my choice, and that's perfect, right? You can go out, live your life, and shake your ass on the gram and be twerking at the restaurant and all that stuff. Men will fuck the shit out of those type of women. Pardon my French.
And that's it.
But we're not looking to marry those type of women. Like we want someone who knows how to carry themselves in public, who knows like. And men are territorial, whether women like it or not. Men are territorial, right? Mm-hmm. We don't like other men having access to our women. Period. Mm-hmm. To a certain extent, depending on the man, right? But you guys should be able to have an open conversation within your relationship, marriage, whatever it is, and discuss like, we can carry ourselves this way in public, but when we come home, like this is our safe space. This is where we get down. This is where anything goes. You know what I'm saying? Well, not anything. And with that butt play, all that shit weird. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Mariah, what was that?
Because you said butt play shit weird, and I was just like, I know some people that like it. So,
hey, to each his own.
Anything but the butt. Anything but the
folks out here looking what Doin waiting in, man?
Do what?
I don't know what that reference means.
I do not touch that family because you're trying to get canceled. But anyways.
No. I'm not trying to cancel. That's something Gabrielle Union, she literally said in the interview. She was like, yeah,
I remember this. I remember this now.
She was like, she does that for him.
That's disrespectful. You don't talk about our private life for the.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. That's Gabrielle. She said it. It's public record. That's like 2017.
This is just like the way Jada is telling all of Will Smith's business. Why are you telling? We don't need to know this. Stop.
Bro, stop interviewing. They don't need to do another interview for forever.
I would
like,
be
this
so
is-
mad at her. Like every night I go to bed with her, I just look at her like,
They don't
You
even go to
dirty.
bed together.
Do y'all think Will
probably
Smith got
don't.
paid back after that whole?
Huh?
Do you guys think Will Smith got paid back after that whole escapade?
Oh yeah,
I think he got paid back for. I think
he
Oh,
got
yeah,
paid
he
back
was
for
the
it
reason why
initially.
she did it.
I think he only
Yeah.
did it. I think
Why
that
would you
Will
say that?
Smith is truly in love with Jada, but Jada's not in love with him. So he does stuff just to be happy or go along with it and make himself feel better. That's what I think.
So Mariah,
Man,
why do
'cause
you
he
say that? Why do
really
you think he did before she did?
Because there was something that she said in the interview. He was like, "I'm gonna get my payback," and she was like, "You already did." And the way she said it, it gave me the impression that you the reason why this started. But I don't know.
no
I don't think.
Or
Jada popped it off with Cena. Then
hey, that's why that
and
entanglement.
then Will got with what's that girl name? He was with her. He was in like 3 movies in a row with her. He was in
Who?
Suicide Squad. Because she
Oh.
played. Then he
Joker?
was in.
No.
Then she was in. What is
Margot
that?
Robbie.
Chance. What? Margaret Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Margaret Robbie.
Oh, okay.
Margot Robbie. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you see pictures of the internet on them together, like they interviews and everything, like they was like buddy, but they was like at the hip. I'm like, oh yeah. Something happening here.
Yeah, probably.
There's something
It's none
happening
of my
here.
business.
Y'all chemistry a little too good.
Oh.
Y'all effing on camera and off camera. Like y'all had practice.
I had a question for like our initial question about meeting
Okay.
people in spaces, and it just came back to my mind. Right.
Mhm.
This way, Shar, were you ever in the military?
No, I come from a military family though.
Okay. So, question:
Hmm.
with the whole meeting people, some places does it count on how you interact with them? So, if you meet somebody on deployment, how does that affect how you interact with them? Why are you laughing like that? No, and I
Because
asked
he's funny.
I know so many married people.
Because y'all be hoes on deployment. Is that why you're asking?
What? It ain't just us. It ain't just us.
Is that why you're asking?
Y'all funny.
I want to know how people like. I want to know how you guys in like general population like view how interactions on like. Do you take deployment situations serious, or do you like? Does you been on deployment affect how you interact with people while you're there?
Look, I'm gonna keep it a band. Okay?
Boy.
This me.
Hey,
I
listen.
didn't wanna- I
Remember,
didn't-
me and you together all the time. Like,
No, so listen. I wasn't trying to leave with nothing that I didn't come with. That was my mindset.
Oh, so
Do you
you
leave
weren't
with a girlfriend?
reckless.
That's I wasn't leaving with nothing that I didn't come
do you
with.
leave
Say
with a
what now?
girlfriend? Do you leave with a girlfriend?
No, I did not. Did not. Stop it. Chill. I know where you're going. I know what you're talking about. No, relax that noise. Okay, so listen. I'm not leaving with nothing that I didn't come with. And before I got there, I wasn't bringing nothing into it either. Like I went in there alone, and I was going out alone because I knew one, I wasn't putting the emotional strain on myself because I wasn't ready, and two, I knew the person that I was currently talking to, she wasn't ready. Like it wasn't gonna work. So cut that. And then anybody I met there, like I couldn't take that situation serious because I couldn't really, for me personally, I couldn't trust it because I knew that you got to have something going on back home. Everybody do.
People been deployed.
I didn't have anything going back home. I got broken up with before I even left. But okay.
I mean,
So yeah, to answer your question, boy,
you
I have a lot of military friends, and I've seen how those men move, and a lot of those men be married and doing some reckless stuff. And
It's not just the men.
I'm sure, but I don't date women, so I can't.
No.
speak to
I'm
that
just
side.
letting you know. So
Uh,
you shouldn't be like, man. It's just military people in general.
okay, military people, whatever you want to call it. So because of that, it takes a lot of convincing for me to take any military man serious, to be honest with you.
I respect
That's
that.
fair. That's fair.
I'm not saying they're all the same. Just saying, like, you really gotta
Listen,
prove to me that
That's
you're
fair.
loyal. Or
one thing I hate about
So what's the
dating
question again?
military women. So do like with going along with the whole like meet people in certain spaces, does it dictate how you interact with them? And I'll ask you if meeting someone while you're deployed, does that dictate how you interact with them?
I think I don't think it would dictate how you interact with them. I think everyone, once you meet someone, I think it's a clear. Everybody has the understanding of what the motive and intention is, but also understand that the military does incentivize this family. And when you're away from your family and you're in a new environment, you're alone. You're looking for an attachment. You're looking for someone to confide in and just find comfort. So I mean, I don't know whether you can. I don't know whether you can expect to have for it to be something serious. But I'm not saying that there's not a possibility that that can't happen.
yeah, exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
So I agree with that partially, but go ahead, Frankie. And I'll tell you why later. But
I guess it doesn't approach how, or it doesn't change how I would approach something, because I would approach a relationship the same, no matter what I am, no matter where I'm at, and I guess the circumstance.
Yeah.
I think it would go ahead and it would definitely change how serious I could take it, because kind of like what Smooth said, like, and I'm not gonna be looking for like an easy out. I'm not gonna be looking for that, but I can't really see where it's going when the environment changes again.
Yeah.
So because then it's like, because usually that happens. We're somewhere. We're probably going back to different places. And and sometimes it works out, because I know two people, they did it worked out for them and helping them, and I know people that it didn't work out with as well too. So so it would just change, I guess. It would change how often I'm in with it until I get back to my standard situation.
Yeah, I mean, I've met some very loyal and loving military people that married civilians, and it worked out great. But I mean, they were upstanding, wonderful people. I'm not saying all military people are like that, but I've definitely met
I
some
know
that
what you're talking about. Folks be walling.
made me side eye them, and I was like, okay, yeah, whatever you say.
Folks go TDY and get the bugging, just off the rip. But I dodged the third question. Okay, so I'm gonna answer it now.
Oh,
I really did. I pivoted hard, but nobody called me on it. Nobody. Y'all just let me slide. I was surprised. I thought somebody was gonna call me on that. So is there such thing as too much sex for me in a relationship? Too much for me is when I'm not in the mood and I have to deliver. Like, yo, like, can a brother get a day off? Like Monday was bad. Okay,
I feel like this is throwing a shot at me.
You know what I mean? Like, let me chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, every solution is not, yo, let me suck your dick. Like, no, that's not the solution.
Yeah, no, that's not healthy. That's not healthy.
Okay, listen. Hear me out.
Okay, here we go.
So there's a short-term solution and a long-term solution. Hear me out. You first need to calm down the situation. I'm still gonna address this situation, but I'm gonna address it in a hell of a lot better manner than I would if you give me some. Listen. I'm just being honest. Like, even if we made argument and you stare me in my eyes, like, well, let me suck your dick. I'm like, I'm still mad at you, but I'm gonna still be, you know what I'm saying? Just if you my girl, while we laying down together, it's gonna be much more, calm atmosphere. So I think it can calm the atmosphere, but long term, if we still handle it, we still gonna talk about it. We still gonna get down to business.
Wait a minute, let me
No, no,
add.
So, bro, you said like, yo, I had a bad day at work, and she like, tell me about it, and then she just, why you telling
I
me?
mean,
What's wrong with that?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, it's cool.
First of all, I want to add that when I said every day, I meant that's ideal. We're all adults. We all have adult lives. Like I have a business. I have a main job. I got shit I do on the side. You know, like I'm grinding all the time. I get it. You know, life gets in the way. But ideally, every day. It doesn't have to be every day. Ideally, every day.
I want to wake up and go to sleep through it.
Morning sex is the best.
Listen,
Anyways,
man.
moving on.
Wait, Air Force don't do PT anyways. But listen, if you ain't got to do PT, you might as well get cardio in the morning.
Yeah, it's a good workout.
Don't look at me. Don't look.
Why does this camera go out every single time this subject comes up?
My main battery isn't charged, and it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna use my external battery.
Yeah. Yeah. Frankie, can you tell us about your island life?
I'm still waiting on that.
We forgot.
I
didn't forget. Like I tried to pivot back to it. He was like, "No, I can't go," and I was like,
"Yeah," because it was already so far in there. I was like, King kind of hit on. Try to think. I don't know who kind of hit on it. Too much sex is when it detracts from making the relationship work.
Yeah.
Because like when people say, because if you're just having sex just to have sex to hide and not to work on other shit, then yeah, it's too much. Because you can't use it to mask, you know, because I know people that's like, oh yeah, because like there was somebody in who's a jackass, and they have sex to make it all better. And so you're hiding problems and everything. So yeah, there is such a thing as too much sex.
Yeah,
yeah. Sex can be toxic when used wrong, for sure, 100%.
But it can be healing when used right.
That too.
No, that's the thing. But people they
Hallelujah.
take that healing part and they use it for other stuff, and it's like, oh well, he did this, and this. But I feel better because we had sex, but like nothing happens.
You're not getting to the root of the
problem.
Got
fixed. Yeah.
Celine,
that's what I said. Oh, wait,
Celine,
she came back?
Gone.
Yeah, she's gone. She's been gone.
No. All I did was move her down. I was just trying to see if she was still there. She was still.
Oh, I didn't know she was still here.
Yeah, no, I just move people backstage. Like I don't boo people.
Yeah. So that is all. That's why I said yes in the beginning, because like you said, if you misuse it, then it hides everything else, and
if you misuse anything, period.
And to be honest with you, I think most people misuse sex. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I think most people don't understand sex. Like, I don't think people take time to learn their partners and learn their the opposite sex anatomy and how to please and all this other shit. And then when you actually get into the constructive criticism, for lack of better terms, or just talking about the things that you like or prefer or you may want from your partner, some people take that as like
people get offended. Yeah.
And that's like, yo, I'm trying to make our sex life better. Like I enjoy more and you can enjoy more. Like let's talk about this. We should be
I agree.
It's the insecurity.
Hey, look, Smooth. Let me ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
If a girl's like, look, man, you going down there and you licking like a dog and it ain't doing nothing for me, what are you gonna say?
What am I gonna say? I'd honestly go, okay, I'll do that different next time.
Well, why wouldn't you ask her what she likes?
I'll come with it next time.
Why wouldn't you ask her what she likes?
Why not? Why wouldn't I ask her what she likes?
Give this man a hint. Yes.
No, she's obviously about to tell me what she likes.
Maybe she wants you to ask. Maybe she wants you to ask.
Diverge from the topic because those hard conversations to have sometimes.
It's a very hard conversation. I don't think I would even describe if you're not doing it right. I would just be like, we don't have to.
So even if they ask you to describe it, you wouldn't describe it?
I would be extremely uncomfortable. Like it's certain things that I go into detail. Like if there's like you're not doing stuff, like I'm kind of into like BDSM and stuff like that. So like I'll be like, oh, you need to slap me or something. But like how you eat my ass, like, I don't really know how to tell you. You just know.
You need to slap me, nigga. I'm sorry.
She like bite my neck a little. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, but listen, ain't nothing wrong with BDSM. It's
At all.
if that's your game, man, like that can be some of the best experience of your life.
You just gotta meet somebody who's into the same stuff as you. That's all.
man,
Yeah.
Facts.
And that is why people are so unsatisfied. They don't have the same sexual partner. You don't like the same things.
And
like
that's just life, to be honest with you. Like they don't like y'all don't like any of the same hobbies, y'all don't like any of the same things during sex. Y'all don't, it's just like, why are y'all together? Oh, because they
don't even like each other.
Attraction is not enough. You need more than that.
But sometimes people don't want to be alone though. Like we had with our last podcast, people don't know how to be alone, and they'll settle and do things. And then I was reading some type of book, and it was talking about sometimes people are like self-punishers, and they'll be with someone because they feel unworthy, and this person is like inflicting punishment on them. They feel like they deserve it.
Okay.
Wow, that's deep.
To circle back to what King asked me though, like, no, but real talk. No, real talk. So up into that point, like there was a woman I was dealing with, like, you know what I'm saying, everything was fine, right?
Is it the woman from Qatar?
With other women, but one, she was like no, she literally, no, what happened? Why did everybody what got said? No,
Frankie disappeared.
Right, he's like, oh, I'm finna just let you have this. Cut.
Oh man,
hey, Mariah, you know who I'm talking about too.
Who?
I do.
There you go.
Yes, used to be in the AA meetings or the AAA meetings.
Oh, I know now.
No, I don't know. I still don't know.
If I start describing her, you know, she hood. She real hood.
No, this bro, I had to shock it.
You was with her?
No, stop. It did not happen. He's been spreading propaganda for so long, and it's not no, like, look,
She was sweet. She was very, very sweet.
Look, for real, like, I fuck with her heavy, but no, like that did not happen. Like, I really need to say that. Like, that did not happen. Real talk. That did not happen. Yes, she was. But that did not happen. Like, I'm just keeping it a band. That did not happen.
Did she have a fatty?
Huh?
Did she have a fatty?
Yeah.
Bro, when you why
you digging yourself in a hole, son?
I'm not. No,
I don't even know what's happening right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie about nothing. Like, I'm not gonna lie about nothing. Okay. I this whole platform is about honesty. You know what I'm saying? You know,
is it?
Me.
I mean, I'm not telling you to lie. I'm just saying, why didn't you try? Like,
why not try?
Why didn't you try?
I just didn't care. I didn't care.
You was there for 6 months.
She was.
I didn't care.
Okay, listen. Never mind.
I didn't care.
I don't even know what's going on. So I
Me either.
I think I should tune out.
I would no. But what I would say no. But honestly, I would say for myself, mindset wise, it was a good reset because I was wilding. Like, I was wilding.
Can you give me context? I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. What is happening?
What do you mean you was wilding?
So context.
Because the viewers don't know what y'all talking about either. So
okay, yeah, we really did have. So context is they're saying somebody that I at a work location that I was with, okay, that I was either with them or trying to get with them. I was not. Okay, she's a great girl, but no.
Do you follow her?
That's what every man says when he's not interested. She's a great girl, you know.
No, but real talk though, like real talk.
That's what all men say when they're not interested in a woman. She's a great girl.
Right.
Yeah.
They be hitting you. They be putting you in the friend zone.
It's
like, you're so relatable. You're such a good friend. I can always come and talk to you about anything. I'm like, yeah, bro, because I'm trying to fuck.
I know.
That's why I say I'm in friend zone because.
But for me, the deployment was something else for me. Like, it was a nice it was a nice space to like refocus and recenter myself because before I got there, I was walling out. Like
Oh,
I
it's
I was
thought body.
literally, yeah, basically I'm super thoughting. Like I was walling like San Diego, like I was walling like
Are you still super
that,
thotting?
that huh?
But you're
Are you still super thotting?
No.
right because you're back in San Diego now. So you know.
No, I'm not back in
Right.
San
No, he's
Diego.
not.
And technically, you in
Side
Biloxi.
Moreno Valley. Like I'm in that area. I'm not back in San
But you
Diego.
said you was moving back there though.
No, I said I would love to. I would love to, but I'm not gonna do that to myself.
No, he just said we could go visit together when you move out here, Shar. When you move out here, then
Oh.
we can all go San Diego together.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where are you located, Shar?
I'm in DC.
Oh, DC.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to go walk my dog
Okay.
because they're both staring at me like, "Yo."
But you never told us about what. Did he tell us why he was on that island?
No, he
did.
didn't.
He did. He did because he was just like, it's gonna
Yeah.
hinder.
Yeah.
It's gonna hinder work and stuff.
Yeah, so too much sex is when you use sex to hinder anything else that they need to work on a relationship. So when it hinders a relationship, that's too much sex.
Yeah.
At this point, though, is it a relationship or is it a sneaky link? Don't listen to me. I'm just babbling.
Sneaky link.
So yeah, King's camera's out.
Man, that
See,
man had more
it's
camera.
time to wrap up because
Yeah.
we lost Celine. His battery's dead. It's late for Shar.
Nah, he's back. He's back on another stream.
Man, look.
He's dedicated.
See, it's time to go. Let me go change my camera too. You know, just
Man, what we gonna low res out of here? Like, what's going on? Nah, but real talk though. Like that deployment was a reset for me, like mentally of where I was trying to go and who I was trying to become and who I was trying to be. Like I was trying to push myself in a certain direction. And plus, I turned 30 like while I was out there. Like I was trying to make my 30s different than my 20s because that latter half of my 20s was not okay. Like that was not okay. Like that's how I feel about it. Like the situations that I end up in, there was a lot of different situations. I was just like, I shouldn't have been in those. Like, and why did I end up there? Because I was just being reckless. I was out here just trying to get a nut. So, like, shoot, I was just finding myself in a precarious situation after precarious situation. You know?
Yeah.
But
That's real.
did I have fun? Yes, absolutely. But no, life is good. Life is better for it. And yeah, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. So anyway, this has been Homeroom with Smooth.
actually, wait, before we go, Shar, what gym are you at?
I should never say that.
Oh, this dude. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is episode 104 of Homeroom with Smooth. I want to thank, you know what I'm saying, Frankie, King, Shar, and Mariah for coming through. Celine for when she was here.
She gets no thanks. She's mad at me for no reason. So
right. She said she got beef. But anyway, yeah, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the follow button, all that other good stuff. We are up out of here and now.